George said that this film is definitely a costume drama, especially for the Queen. We looked all over to find inspiration for our costumes. And, I mean, Mongolia and Tibet and just everywhere.
Okay, some suggestions for some of those new costumes.
Ooh, this is in the right direction.
Okay.
If you could make that line more like this.
I am nervous about all of the costumes actually working. I was paranoid until I went to London and discovered what a real costume designer does. The baton has passed to her. What was drawn now has to be made real. She's going to make it happen.
Say 2 meters in the yellow going to pink. Would that be?
Okay.
We started off originally with only 5 costumes for the Queen. By the time we actually started filming, I think we'd increased that to 10 or 11 costumes. I don't think we see her twice in the same costume throughout the whole film. Because we're filming outside, we wanted a fabric that would move in a breeze. So we would have the breeze rippling through the top layers of her cloak.
It's got to be about 250 petals on here now. And it'll probably be about a total of a couple of days shooting. So we do all this work and it's only for about 2 days.
What is this part of the coat, I think? That I've made red?
I think that would be safer being part of the underdress in a way.
I very scrupulously avoided fashion in the first 3 movies. I got around it, I just avoided it. But I'm discovering more and more in this one. You know, I walked right into fashion on this one, and I have not balked, so I'm going to be faced with it. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. So this is red, and then this is red. It's pretty intense.
Now, the major change from talking to George last night, quite like this dress to be an absolute cross-cut tube dress.
Oh, right, without
So that is a major, without any fullness, so it's
what a
quite
shame.
slinky. But I think you quite like the idea of being able to see through it.
Yes, well, it is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. I've asked if George could come at the end of lunch and have a look at it, so that you can just sort of see it before we get it completely finished. Mike, could you maybe hold this for me?
Yeah.
Just drop that down a bit.
Yep, I think that looks good. Very good.
We got the effect that George wanted, which was a wedding dress that would be symbolic of happiness, possibly an ongoing relationship, perhaps. We're now about 4 or 5 weeks from the end of filming. We're still working and making costumes to be used next week, the week after.
And again, please.
And again, if you wouldn't mind. We made well over 1,000 costumes.